Hello, this is Chris, and I'm back with another trailer reaction video. Today, I'm going to be giving my reaction to the biggest trailer to hit the internet today, of the week, of the month, arguably, Avengers Infinity War official trailer 2. I actually did a reaction to the previous official trailer that came out for this thing, which you can check out in the description down below. Needless to say, this is one that I think everyone who's been following these movies, or is even remotely a superhero fan, is looking forward to. This is the big finale. This is everything that the previous, was it like 18 or 20 films have been building to? And, I mean, this is just Infinity War Part 1. There is a Part 2 to come out after this. So, but that's getting a bit ahead of myself. Let's focus on this one right now. I don't really have anything long-winded to say at the beginning of these films. I love the Marvel movies. They're good, entertaining, fun. You know, along the way, there's been some that I don't really care for, like Thor Ragnarok, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3. But pretty much they're always a solid watch. And judging by the look of this, I mean, they've thrown every single character into it pretty much. It's going to be special. That's all I'm going to say at the beginning right now. We're going to watch the trailer. We're going to see what new footage we have to talk about. And then we're going to do exactly that. We're going to talk more about it afterwards. So I'm going to click play now. This has to be Doctor Strange, right?
The entire time I knew him, he only ever had one goal. To wipe out half the universe. If he gets all the Infinity Stones, he can do it with the snap of his fingers.
He only wants to wipe out half the universe?
Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
Like, why stop at half, right? Like, if you've got that power, just destroy the whole thing.
We got one advantage. He's coming to us. We have what Thanos wants, so that's what we use.
Let's talk about this plan of yours. I think it's good, except it sucks. So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good.
Wow.
Would have had a lot of egos on set with this movie.
The end is near. When I'm done,
Oh, yes. I'd love to see Thanos in the armor.
will still exist.
Oh my god.
Perfectly balanced. As all things should be.
Ooh.
I hope they remember you.
Oh my god. Yes.
I'm Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using your made-up names. Then I am Spider-Man.
I'm sorry, Tom Holland, you're still not my Spider-Man. Wow, where do we even start talking about this thing? Let's talk with the big guy himself. Let's talk Thanos. One of the things that I've always said, like, in the entire MCU so far, is that even though Thanos is the big bad they're building up to, I don't think they've done a very effective job of sort of, like, putting him in the collective consciousness of people. Like, yes, he appeared in the post-credit scene of the first Avengers film. Yes, you've got, like, little bits of him here and there in Guardians of the Galaxy. But you've never had that concrete setup for his character, and I thought if you want him to carry a two-part film, you really need to set that up. So I'm glad they've done that in this trailer. This is what I thought it would be. The first trailer was more action-based, just to get your attention. This one is more story-driven. This is showing you who Thanos is, it's introducing him, it's dropping his name, it's showing his goal, what he's after, in case people didn't know already. If you're not like a die-hard follower of the comic books, if you don't know where this story's going, you're pretty much getting it in this trailer right here. That's not to say that it doesn't scrimp on the action. There is plenty of action in this trailer, and it all looks absolutely incredible. We all know that this is the big finale, so there's going to be characters dying left, right, and centre probably, even though it's a two-parter film. So I like how ambiguous they keep it at the end, because there's the scene where the Hulkbuster is just getting ripped apart by Thanos' army, and then there's also the sort of more poignant moment at the end where Thanos is like deconstructing Tony Stark's character and he looks completely beaten. And I mean, that might be the point where Tony Stark does die. Maybe they will kill Iron Man off in this one. That will set the stakes for part 2. You've just killed, you know, the founding member, essentially, kind of the Avengers from the first movie back in 2008. If you kill him off, it's huge. But also at the end, you have the moment where Thanos is facing down against Captain America. I honestly don't know how many people are going to die in this movie. I think it's pretty obvious that either Iron Man or Captain America will. I think Captain America will go at some point, and I think Bucky will take up the shield and take up the mantle of that Captain America figurehead for the team moving forward. There's so much stuff going on here, it's difficult to know what to talk about. There's the scene with Doctor Strange where it looks like he's being tortured. There's lots of these either laser things or metal rods that are sticking out of him, and this weird alien creature. And I think that in this movie that Thanos is going to have some like followers. I was going to say 4 horsemen then, and I'm getting mixed up with Apocalypse from the X-Men franchise. But I think it's going to be something akin to that. I don't think he's just going to be Thanos on his own, although I would favour that. I would love it if Thanos just showed up on his own. He's going to have his army attacking Wakanda. He's going to have some followers that are probably going to do some more immediate henchman stuff. Maybe some people for Thanos to talk to. I really wish they'd have introduced Death into this franchise, though. The character of Death. I don't know everything there is to know about the comic books. I know little bits of like main stories and little bits of character traits. But I know that the big thing with Thanos is that he's doing all this to court Death. He's doing all this to pay homage to Death, who is his lover, who he absolutely adores Death. I mean, that's, as symbolism goes, that's pretty much hitting you around the head with a sledgehammer with it, but that's how the comic book worked. And I really wish that they'd worked that somehow into the character. However, at this point, judging from the trailer, I really don't think they will. You had that line at the post-credit scene of the first Avengers film where he talks about courting Death, but I think that was probably just an Easter egg. They're not going to do anything with that. What else can I talk about? I almost feel like I need to watch this trailer again. There's so much going on in it. Judging by the ensemble cast, I mean, if they can pull this movie off, this is unparalleled, like in terms of, especially superhero films, to start in 2008, 10 years ago, with a hope of getting to this, you know, creating this universe, creating this franchise, getting all these characters together. It's an incredible feat of, you know, planning cinema, really. I mean, I haven't seen this level of planning and everything coming to fruition quite like this, really. It's a huge cast. If they can give everyone their hero moment, if they can make everyone be a part of it, and it doesn't absolutely feel like a complete clusterfuck of a movie, and it's focused, and the story and the writing's tight, then I think it'll be great. And it's nice to see that they are throwing some humour in there still. They could very much, with this being the finale, with this being the whole like end of the world type situation with characters dying, it'd be very easy to lose sight of inherently what it is, a comic book, and they need to keep some levity in there. They need to keep a balance. They need to make it an entertaining watch. But you can still keep it grounded. You can still make it be emotional, you know, poignant when characters are dying and everything like that. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm liking Thanos a lot more in this now. It seems like they're really pushing his character, which I feel they need to. They're showing off all the other characters. There's still quite a lot of characters they didn't show in this, so it'll be interesting to see those characters. Essentially, guys, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be one of the biggest movies of the year. The question is, will it top Black Panther at the box office? I mean, that movie's closing in on being pretty much the highest grossing comic book movie ever made right now. I think it's overtaken Dark Knight. I think it's closing in on Avengers. So yeah, the Marvel movies aren't stopping anytime soon. If you thought they'd hit their stride, if you thought the fatigue was kicking in, it's only just beginning, essentially. So that'll do it for my reaction to Avengers Infinity War official trailer 2. There was a lot I didn't get to talk about in this trailer. So much is going on in this trailer, so I'm leaving it over to you guys now. Be sure to comment, subscribe, let me know what you thought of this trailer. Do you like it? Who's your favourite character? Who do you think's going to die? Anything Avengers, Marvel, superhero related? Please do drop me a comment. I'm recording this before we go live, but by the time this trailer reaction goes up, we'll have also talked about this trailer a whole lot more in our trailer talk video. It's a series that we do on the channel where we sit down, we talk more in depth, we almost go frame by frame of all the biggest, latest trailers that we want to talk about, and you know that we wanted to talk about this one. So if you enjoyed my reaction here, please check out that for a more in-depth look and analysis on the trailer. That'll do it for me right now, guys, but until the next video, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.